Our guest today is the youngest girl of 7 children in a family who all share a love for reading. Most importantly, 2 of her siblings, as well as herself, share a passion for writing in hopes of one day owning their own publishing company and becoming well-known authors themselves. Today she will share with us for the first experience producing and directing her own projects in her TV1 production course. The Humanities Communications Arts Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, a show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now, join our host, Ari, to meet the next new director.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they have completed, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is a person who, as a child, dreamt of being an author and is even now pursuing to become a well-known journalist. This guest has inspired herself to do more than her life and pursue more than just her dreams, but also to own a family publishing company with her siblings. Life in her eyes is more than just being great or doing what you love. It's about learning. To her, learning is the fruit of all labors that make you great. Now, I would like to introduce you. I would like you to meet your guest today, Minnie Godfrey.
Thank you.
What are your interests, hobbies, and goals?
Well, my hobbies are reading, writing, learning. Right now I'm learning to knit and crochet. My interests are I want to learn how to do plumbing, which is crazy, but that's what I want to do. I also want to learn how to do my own garden, and I also would love to learn how to fix cars. My goals currently are to become a published author and to also have my own family business publishing company.
Could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Well, I will be graduating in the spring, hopefully, so I needed the course to graduate. But also, I kind of was interested in it when I found out that NCC provides this course. I'm also a movie watcher. I like to watch movies 1,000 times over, and I kind of am a critic. Like, I can catch the mistakes and editing problems they have.
That's very interesting. What are some of the most useful things you have learned in the TV production course?
I learned quite a bit. Remembering it all will be hard, but most importantly, I feel that I learned rack focus, depth of field, not just doing it, but the meaning of it and what to apply it for, as well as close-ups, medium shots.
Could you tell us about the productions you created for the TV1 class, like the Learning Project, the Action Sequence, the New England Seasonal Project, and the Orange Project?
Well, that's very simple. For the Learning Project, we had storyboards and we had to create 5-second sequences, basically of someone doing something in action. So this is an unedited version of my learning sequence. And it's just with the student walking in the hall, opening a magazine, talking on the phone. Just something simple and just us, showing from different angles, making sure we don't go over the 180 line. And it was pretty simple. It was fun. For the action sequence, this was actually my practice orange. It's also an unedited version. It's pretty much the same thing for the learning sequence. We had to use what we learned in class. We had to shoot, an action that was going on, and we were given a storyboard, and we had to, sketch the storyboard and do the different medium shots, close-ups, zoom in, zoom out. It was pretty simple. This one is my New England fall project, and for this one, we kind of were just given an idea of what to do, what needs to be done, and had to go out and do it. So I shot actually here in Norwalk behind where I live, my apartments. I also shot right here in the school parking lot on the East Campus. And I kind of tried to did a little before and after the fall, like right before the colors changed and then when the colors started changing. For this one is my orange project. It's an edited version. I used my nieces, my nephews, and my brother in this, and basically we were given an assignment to somehow interpret the orange in this project and make it disappear. So I kind of used one of my own stories and put that orange in there to go along for the ride, for the story. It's a very easy project. It was fun doing it. Tiring as well, but it was good.
Now, I know that you had one project that you felt was your best. Tell us about it while we watch a sample of the video with the music that you selected.
Okay, well, the project I chose was the New England project for the fall because I felt it was like I could see myself doing like nature videos. It was very fun, relaxing, and wasn't too stressful compared to all my other projects, but I had, you know, more time to kind of put in more time to what I wanted to capture and the emotion of lines and to, you know, the zoom ins, the zoom out, the rack focus, and, you know, just to get, you know, a little color in there. And the music I chose was very beautiful. I chose 3 different pieces of music for it. And I enjoyed doing it. It was fun. I struggled a lot with it though, like especially with the zoom ins and the rack focus, but I figured it was my best project because I put more work into it than anything.
You mentioned the variety of things you would have learned in this course. What was the most interesting and important skill that you learned, and how will you put it to use?
I learned quite a bit, but the thing that meant the most to me is composition. Because the rule of thirds, the lines, shapes, I feel those are very important, and just even, not even for film, but just for picture quality, they make a big difference. I will put it to use because I hopefully soon will start shooting my own short films and movies and maybe posting them to YouTube. So I definitely plan to do that.
That's good. Today we got to meet someone who has taken a leap of faith to step out of her comfort zone and share with us her first-time experience as a new director at the Norwalk Community College TV production course. She has given us a first-time look into possible short films and movies to come. I would like to thank our guest, Minnie Godfrey, for joining us today.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and have a good day.
This has been The New Directors with your host, Ari, directed by Jameson Doris. I'm your announcer, Andrew. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.